This is Clownpierce.
Hello.
And this is Dr. Rat, Kaboodle, and Crafty Masterman. And today, whatever you build in Minecraft, I will make in real life. By the way, you all have 10 minutes. 3, 2, 1, go.
I got a devious plan. I've got a devious plan.
Maker,
Yeah.
if you had to pick
And I made fully red
if you had to pick a paint that you hate making, what's like your least favorite paint?
You're not even going for something that you'd like to see him build. You just want to make him suffer.
Yeah, for content. Come on.
Oi, Cab, you're getting onto my territory, mate.
Sorry.
Are you
cool?
Are you building buddy? Are you making me make you cosplay?
You can literally order that on Etsy. What do you mean?
No, because it's special ones. You'll see.
It's not about the money, Maker. It's about making you suffer. It's about sending a message.
So, is this revenge for me making a weapon for Clownpierce? Are you just mad about that?
Hey. You're not the only guy here who made a weapon. Okay?
True.
Okay, we're gonna have to fight over who's better, okay?
You guys made it in a block game, and I made it in the real world.
So you're saying because it's inside Minecraft it doesn't count?
Yeah,
I'm not saying it doesn't
less
count.
interesting?
I'm just saying
Excuse me, Maker. In what game are we right now? Okay, if Minecraft is not good enough for you, why don't you leave, huh? Why don't you leave? Why are you even here, huh? If Minecraft is not good enough for you, you can say it to my face, Maker. You're breaking my heart here.
Okay.
Could you, Maker?
You can.
Do you not hear the man crying?
This is my tears.
Is that what your tears sound like?
Cry with your splash effects. You know, splash around in your tears. You know.
Yeah, I should have sent it to you guys. This whole thing feels like it's very much missing splashes effects.
Look, Brad, it's spam proof. I can spam it.
Okay, what in the world did you guys build? Let's start with Kaboodle.
I want a goat.
You want a goat?
Buddy is, and then there's a piece of string attaching him, so it's one item. So I also get a goat.
Wait, no, for real.
Little
Yeah, I
tiny
don't get
guy.
the goat part. Why? Why the goat?
Because I want a goat.
Oh, you just wanted a goat.
Okay, and wait. What's this? What's this cosplay?
Okay, so
Self-servitude.
this is my my cannon bunny ears that are part of my design. The sea lanterns.
So you
represent
do
LED
just want
lights.
cosplay. You're just getting cosplay for free.
I'm a cosplayer, man. What did you expect?
Okay, so we got
Yeah.
a terrarium.
Here's the thing, Maker. You're gonna have a terrarium now. After you build this, and you're gonna have it sitting around. So one day you're gonna think, maybe I want to fill it up with something, and that's when you're gonna get your best friend in the whole wide world. I don't know what it is gonna be yet, but you're gonna put it in there, and he's gonna live a happy life. I mean, look at that place.
That's adorable.
That looks like a pleasant place.
Gotcha. Okay, and then what in the world is this?
Okay, so alright.
What in the world is this? I don't even know what I'm looking at. Like, what am I supposed to build?
So it's the rat door. The rat door.
Oh my god.
This is
God,
not-
that's incredible.
This is not humane
So-
in the least.
You have to make a rat. You have to make a rat door.
You've heard of the rat
That's
couch, the
amazing.
rouch? No, this is just the roar.
The roar.
Make it.
Okay. Here, this best for last, obviously.
Wait.
Best for last.
Yeah, I want to see what this is.
So-
I'm curious.
This is the barrel. And only Maker can open the barrel. Now, when you open the barrel, do not do that right now. I'm gonna need you to first go over the anvil, read it slowly, and then go over the netherite block and read it slowly, okay?
I'm so nervous.
I'm also scared. I'm gonna back away.
This is the free bird.
Is the Freebird a fully functional, inhabitable airship that is
Oh my
just
gosh,
so
it's
and drain your bank account in the process. Also, I played it with gold because a full airship that was fully made of iron or whatever plating I used was not expensive enough. So I want you to plate it in gold. I don't know if you use like gold leaves or something. And also, it has
Dude, second channel.
to be able to explode. You know, that's obviously a requirement. Otherwise, I don't want it. I don't want it at all. Otherwise, and naturally, what would an airship crashing be without a massive nuke explosion at the end? Because of course it's full of hydrogen, so it has to have that as well. The explosion, you can just like buy your ticket to Oppenheimer or something.
Whew, thank God I'm not building this. Take it from here, Maker. What? Okay, I think I have a plan. The biggest problem we're gonna face is being able to cut the more complex parts later on. But I'll start with something I know I can do. Charity. Kaboodle's glowing ears, or how I like to call them, free cosplay for a cheapskate bunny, are white and blue hair heroes that look to be about 9 inches or 37.5% the size of this metal bar. That's much bigger than anything you could get from the Walmart costume aisle, which meant I would be starting from scratch. And start from scratch I did, designing and 3D printing struts that I then fitted to a copper frame and glued to securely stay in place. After doing that twice, I cut out some foam shells to make something that the fabric could hold on to. Alas, I still had one important issue. These ears need to glow like Rudolph's red nose, and I don't have deer magic. But I do have the power of technology, and you can get fiber optic wires that glow when you put a light under your dip, meaning I could save on lights. Also, I just think it's really cool, so I ordered a few along with some LEDs. Going back to the fluffy part of things, I bought some bunny fur that I cut to shape and worked with my mom to sew it to the frame. But we decided sewing was stupid and used hot glue to fit everything together, and the end result was actually looking pretty good. We still needed to add lights though, so I started working on the circuits and proceeded to needlessly struggle to solder the LEDs to the battery. But I figured it out eventually.
Actually, kind of looks good.
Oh yeah, and for that goat she wanted, I decided to give her the greatest goat of all time. Michael Jordan. Now that the ears are working, let's hop on to our next challenge. Crafty Masterman's Rat Door, or the Roar for short, is a 4x4 piston door that's sure to make anyone feel smart if they built it in game. But I have to make this thing, exist. And well, redstone doesn't exist, but you know what is real? Hydraulics, and there's plenty of pistons that are more than powerful enough to do what we need. So let me just look up the price here, and... oh. Okay, new plan. Syringes. Now, if you've seen almost any 5 minutes craft video, you'll know where I'm going with this. Just take 2 syringes and put a tube in the middle and fill it with water, and you got a basic piston. More accurately, hydraulic ram, but that's not what Minecraft calls it. You can play around with the size of the pistons to make it so there's more force or more distance, but for the purposes of the door, I think a 1-to-1 ratio will do just fine. I then designed a door mechanism that would close in the same way that the Minecraft version does, along with a Minecraft lever to power the whole thing, and we have something ready to cut out on my new laser table. But you might be thinking, Maker, you're broke. How did you get the money to buy a laser CNC machine? Well, I didn't. Because I got someone else to! That's right, your boy Maker sold off his soul to corporate advertising to finally make his parents proud, and I would do it again. Because today's spectacular sponsor is XTool, and they sent me this beautiful red and gold D1 Pro laser cutter with 20 watts of vaporizing power. Watch as it effortlessly cuts out the parts needed for this door, but the laser cutter doesn't just slice and dice. Behold as it turns what would have been scrap wood into beautiful works of art. Truly breathtaking. Literally, always operated in a well-ventilated area. So if you want to buy one yourself, feel free to use the link in the description and order one today. Once again, huge thanks for XTool for sponsoring this part of the video. They're a great company, and I couldn't have done all this without them. Now we just need to see if the door actually works. We got this ready. And I think it will actually work. I think it will. We are going to find out right now. It's close! Oh, this took so long. And after a bit of decoration, this is so cursed, the roar was complete. And that meant it is time for Clownpierce's build. And I have never done anything like it before. However, would I make a container that meets his high standards? Oh, Well, look at that. I still have to put stuff in it, of course, so I used the finest biomass that my lawn had to offer and created this splendid terrarium that any vertically challenged critter would be sure to enjoy. Now I just need to find a resident for this new real estate. At first, I thought of getting some assassin bugs as a stand-in for Clown because that would just be really funny. But they turned out to be expensive, so I looked if I could find something locally. But after searching all the pet stores in my area, nothing quite lived up to the Clownpierce brand. So I decided to put a pin in it and move on to the final build. Wait, what was he even supposed to make again?
A fully functional, inhabitable airship that is.
Oh my
just
gosh,
like
it's
God.
Yeah, that. It will be by far the most challenging thing I have ever built, which naturally made me overthink it all. Am I gonna make it round or keep it square? What type of propeller should I use? I thought it would be a good idea to install rocket engines on an airship filled with hydrogen. Is Joe Biden gonna shoot it down with an F-22? But eventually, I remembered KISS. No, not that kind. It's an engineering principle that stands for keep it simple, you stupid idiot. So following that advice, I came up with a simple design. Wait, that's too simple. Okay, that's better. So I ordered some extremely long balsa wood sticks to act as cross members and cut out the ribs using my new D1 Pro laser cutter. Then using some UV light cured glue, I started joining all the cross members together, which took me 4 freaking ever. Like a week. More than a week. Do you know how many members I had to glue together? Do you know? I don't even know. Maybe you can count in the video. Anyway, sorry. Back to what's important. Once I had finished the rigid body of the airship, I moved on to adding some of the accessories, and while they looked great the entire time, all I could think about was the unnecessary weight this was all adding, making the chances of this floating on its own even more unlikely. Speaking of floating, it was time to start tackling that problem, and the idea I came up with was to turn a mylar sheet into a custom-sized balloon that would make the most of the volume it has to fill. So I cut it to shape and used some packing tape to seal it together, and then I spent the next 20 minutes of my life using a bike pump to painstakingly fill the ballast. And the end result was something that was already close to flying with just air. It was a bit leaky though, so I tried to patch it up, but when I went to test it... So, as you can see, I got a air compressor. Air compressor is connected to this balloon. If you're observant enough, you'll notice the balloon isn't actually inflated. And that is because there is, in fact, a giant hole in the back side of this. And also another hole that I managed to patch up on this side, but then just caused another hole. Basically, thing exploded. There's a hole in the back of it. So, I'm stuck trying to find a new plan to make this fly. But in the meantime, I decided to take it all out to the garage to give it a nice golden coat. Now doesn't it look pretty? And when I went to go back to check if it was dry, I saw something amazing. Okay, I've just saw a very cool looking beetle. Oh, look at him. Look at him. He yells, I will kill everyone and conquer this Minecraft SMP. I got him. He's trapped. Okay, I'll bring Clownpierce back. Wait, what was I doing again? Oh right, spending my monthly paycheck building Minecraft YouTubers' demented ideas. Except for you, Clownpierce. Your idea was wholesome. Anyway, when my idea to use a big balloon to allow the airship to float literally blew up in my face, my dad had the idea of using a bunch of smaller balloons as sections that could be put in and filled up one at a time. This idea is great because it gives lots of redundancy and the stored balloons are much more airtight than anything I could make. But this also meant they were less efficient with the space they took up. And to add to the ever-growing reasons of why this thing might not work, I've decided against using hydrogen as my lifting gas. Because not only is it incredibly explosive, which I'm fine with, it's also incredibly deadly to breathe in, and my gas mask is not rated for hydrogen poisoning. So I decided to use helium as my lifting gas, which also meant it could lift less. But despite all of this, I decided to order 7 gold balloons and a tank of helium and waited for them to arrive. With the fact I was almost done, I decided to set up a time for all the gang to get back together for me to show them their completed projects. Naturally, this means I also have a deadline now. A deadline I really did not want to have to push back because scheduling a meeting between people with time zones all across the world is a logistics nightmare. So you'd think I'd spend all that time finishing everything and testing it to make sure it actually works. Yeah, I didn't do that, but I did have my reasons. You see, I only had enough helium to fully fill the airship once. So to maximize my chances of everything going to plan, I had to fill it up right before the show off, which meant I wouldn't have much time to fix it if something wasn't working. So I did some final touches on all the projects in the meantime and waited until the day finally came. It was game day and the final countdown had begun. The meeting is happening at 1:30 my time, so I had all morning to prepare, and prepare I did, blowing up the balloons and finishing the accessories. But when the moment of truth came, disaster struck. So, as you can see, it's not floating. It's not floating immediately, but watch. Oh my gosh, I can pick it up, and then it still falls pretty fast. Honestly, I'm a little disappointed, but it's lighter. I had a plan. Oh my gosh, no. It actually feels heavier on me. Yeah, I should have seen that. Probably wasn't gonna work. So in my final attempt to try to get this thing to fly, I started frantically attaching balloons to see if I could get enough lift, but the countdown had hit 0. And the time to present what I had created finally arrived. So, I want to start off.
You look like you're about to sell me a self-improvement and Bitcoin course.
As requested.
Oh my god, do they light up?
Yes.
Oh my god!
As you can see.
Oh my god, they're so glowy.
It's a little sad that it only glows in a dark room, but that's where Kaboodle spends 90% of her time anyway.
I
So.
hate you! I hate you!
As requested, I have a goat in the jar. It's Michael Jordan.
Oh my god! I'll give you.
Couldn't you have ass like in a bottle, please? Because like the jar, really, the jar.
Yeah, the jar.
It had to be a jar.
Wait, there's also something else in this jar, which is just.
Okay.
Oh my god!
So you got
Oh my god.
2 goats in a jar.
Oh,
Two goats. There's more than one.
It's your
It's
choice
crazy.
of wording.
I love Clownpierce.
Yes, and you asked for something so amazing, so spectacular, that it took this. Honestly, was the hardest part. Like it has a Clownpierce bug. Actually, I think it. Yeah, Clownpierce. There was a bug that looked like you in here, and I kept it until it died. So
Sweet.
okay. So the next thing. Let me just.
Is it covered in rat plushies? Oh my god, I saw it.
yes.
I saw it.
Oh my
Yes.
god.
Dude,
oh
this
my
is
god.
just like the Minecraft release date.
And
You need to put it against the
I
wall
made-
and just
oh my
like
God.
lean on it, being
I
like,
made-
clunk.
That's cool as hell.
Minecraft lever.
Holy
That's
moly.
sweet.
That's
Hey, you're
so
kind of covering
sick.
the door.
Yes.
I need to see this.
3, 2, 1.
Yo!
Oh my god. That is
Yo,
so
that is cool.
cool.
Then I'll push it again.
Oh, it closed.
Oh.
So cool.
Yes, 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 Crafty Master Man. It's a door. It closes. That's cool.
And now there's.
Oh,
What actually is
Oh
it?
my god, what,
Oh my
what just
God.
exploded?
That popping was actually the deflating sound of my family trying to fill up as many balloons as they could while I was stalling with showing creations. But they were
Yeah.
running both out of balloons and
the
time.
average American household.
It's time for the sponsorship segment. I asked all of you what fan art you wanted me to cut out with the XTool D1 Pro. And you all said something, as you can see.
Oh my god.
No
With
way.
Oh my
laser
God.
precision,
It's Cap
it
Kaboodle.
has cut out your
It's me.
character.
That's so
And
cute.
then we
Oh
got
yeah.
Crafty Master.
Hell yeah.
Laser precision, super precise. Now, we got two different things.
Yo! It's the original rat made fan art.
And last but not least, my favorite by far. Clownpierce, you said you loved all. You said you loved all your fan art. You said you all loved all your fan art.
Yes! Yes!
I decided
Yes!
to cut out this beautiful
Oh my God.
illustration of you.
And honestly, never looked better. Never
Never
looked better.
Last thing, and the crown jewel of this video. This
Okay, Maker.
Other
I'm
than
gonna
the
stop
class-
you right now. It's not the airship, it's the Freebird. Get it right. This is the Freebird, a fully functional and biddable airship that added to Minecraft just so it could organize a giant. It looks really cool. I like it a lot.
That looks
Wow.
Yeah.
awesome.
So, as
That's
you
really
can
cool.
see, it has all the propellers, and
No
then it has the rocket.
way.
The,
I mean, it
the
already
interesting thing about it is the fact that it is almost buoyant.
Almost. Almost.
Almost.
Almost.
As you can see, we're trying to make it work.
Ah, so that's what was blowing up. I
That's what the
see.
balloons. That was the balloons.
Yeah. If I just pick this up, as you can see, it's flying.
It looks really cool. It looks really accurate.
Crazy.
It looks really
It does look
accurate.
really cool though.
It
see 'em?
has all these helium ballasts. Now, I wanted to use hydrogen, and I was fine about it being flammable and stuff. Then my dad also told me it's apparently toxic to breathe in, and I didn't want to get I didn't want to get a disability because Brad's airship doesn't fly right now. I am just going. We can call this a day, and then I'm going to come back to call Rat to show him it just working.
That would be awesome, yeah.
And within a week, I did just that. So turn that camera around, and as you can see,
Yo,
we've
it's
got-
massive. It's
we've got
so
two-
big.
Yeah, we've got two big balloons, and it is crazy windy outside right now. So we're gonna
Perfect
see
conditions
whether
to fly an airship then.
So yeah, as you can see, this is taking off, and I'm afraid to let go of it, but it is flying.
It's very pretty. It looks very, very cool. It looks really, really cool. I just am
Yeah,
begging you on my knees right now to not let it fly away. Otherwise, it's just gonna get lost somewhere.
Well, I have to say, all good things must come to an end. 3, 2, 1. Oh.
Okay, well, just like...
And sadly, I didn't use the explosive material.
It's fine, you can add it in post, like, I already see it, like...
Yeah. Oh, God! It's going! Wait, it's going! It's flying! It's flying!
Let's go! Let's go! It goes down again!